Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Line of God's Daily Diary series. As usual, before I discuss what I have achieved since yesterday's Daily Diary video, I want to go ahead and read you a chapter from the Bible. Today I will be continuing with 1 Chronicles chapter 21. And Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel. And David said to Joab and to the rulers of the people, Go, number Israel from Beersheba even to Dan, and bring the number of them to me that I may know it. And Joab answered them, The Lord make his people 100 times so many more as they be. But my lord the king, are they not all my lord's servants? Why then doth my lord require this thing? Why will he be a cause of trespass to Israel? Nevertheless, the king's words prevailed against Joab. Wherefore Joab departed and went throughout all Israel and came to Jerusalem. And Joab gave the sum of the number of the people unto David. And all they of Israel were 1,000,000, and 100,000 men that drew sword. And Judah was 460 and 10,000 men that drew sword. But Levi and Benjamin counted he not among them, for the king's word was abominable to Joab. And God was displeased with this thing, therefore he smote Israel. And David said unto God, I have sinned greatly, because I have done this thing. But now I beseech thee, do away the iniquity of thy servant, for I have done very foolishly. And the Lord spake unto Gad, David's seer, saying, Go and tell David, saying, Thus saith the Lord, I offer thee three things, choose thee one of them, that I may do it unto thee. So Gad came to David and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, choose thee. Are there 3 years' famine, or 3 months to be destroyed before thy foes, while that the sword of thine enemies overtaketh thee? Or else 3 days of the sword of the Lord, even the pestilence of the land, and the angel of the Lord destroying throughout all the coasts of Israel? Now therefore advise thyself what word I shall bring again to him that sent me. And David said unto Gad, I am in a great strait. Let me fall now into the hand of the Lord, for very great are his mercies, but let me not fall into the hand of man. So the Lord sent pestilence upon Israel, and there fell of Israel 70,000 men. And God sent an angel unto Jerusalem to destroy it. And as he was destroying, the Lord beheld, and he repented him of the evil, and said to the angel that destroyed, It is enough. Stay now thine hand. And the angel of the Lord stood by the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. And David lifted up his eyes, and saw the angel of the Lord stand between the earth and the heaven, having a drawn sword in his hand stretched out over Jerusalem. Then David and the elders of Israel, who were clothed in sackcloth, fell upon their faces. And David said unto God, Is it not I that commanded the people to be numbered? Even I, it is that have sinned and done evil indeed. But as for these sheep, what have they done? Let thine hand, I pray thee, O Lord my God, be on me and on my father's house, but not on thy people, that they should be plagued. Then the angel of the Lord commanded Gad to say to David, that David should go up and set up an altar unto the Lord in the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. And David went up at the saying of Gad, which he spake in the name of the Lord. And Ornan turned back and saw the angel and his 4 sons with him, hid themselves. Now Ornan was threshing wheat. And as David came to Ornan, Ornan looked and saw David, and went out of the threshing floor, and bowed themselves to David with his face to the ground. Then David said to Ornan, Grant me the place of this threshing floor, that I may build an altar therein unto the Lord. Thou shalt grant it me for the full price, and the plague may be stayed from the people. And Ornan said unto David, Take it to thee, and let my lord the king do that which is good in his eyes. Lo, I give thee the oxen also for burnt offerings, and the threshing instruments for wood, and the wheat for the meat offering. I give it all. And King David said to Ornan, Nay, but I will verily buy it for the full price, for I will not take that which is in thine for the Lord, nor offer burnt offerings without cost. So David gave to Ornan for the place 600 shekels of gold by weight. And David built there an altar unto the Lord, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings, and called upon the Lord, and he answered him from heaven by fire upon the altar of the burnt offering. And the Lord commanded the angel, and he put up his sword again into the sheath thereof. At that time, when David saw that the Lord had answered him in the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite, then he sacrificed there. For the tabernacle of the Lord, which Moses made in the wilderness, and the altar of the burnt offering were at the season in the high place at Gibeon. But David could not go before it to inquire of God, for he was afraid because of the sword of the angel of the Lord. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. This chapter is very powerful. It's very, very powerful. And because it lends to this idea that I actually want to get a different translation of what Joab says in response to David. 1 Chronicles 21. Yeah, so basically this idea of this is what's so powerful here. In the very first verse of Chronicles, I think is different than how it's written in Samuel. So in Chronicles it says, "And Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel." I don't think in Samuel, I believe it's the book of Samuel. I don't think in Samuel it says that. So I think that that's something that's very powerful because it just doesn't literally just doesn't say that. So yeah, so yeah, that's definitely there. So definitely very powerful. So yeah, that's definitely it's very powerful because this idea that David is shifting his focus from relying on God to relying on human numbers, military might, things like that. So it's definitely very powerful from that perspective. So yeah. So with that, I don't have any more Bible reading or analysis I want to offer for today. So I'll go ahead and transition over to what I've achieved since yesterday's Daily Dive video. Since yesterday's Daily Dive video, I worked my software engineering job. I worked at my core, chest, legs, and back. Maybe I should just say like a total body workout, because I also do some shoulders and arms now that I obviously don't lift as much as I used to just because of like work and everything. But like basically like if I do lift, I'm trying to lift like the whole body at least like one day, you know. Yeah, so I'll do like one core on like one of the weekend days, like Sunday typically, and then on Thursday I've been doing like a total body lift, right? So like it'll be like core, legs, back, chest, arms, so pretty much everything on that Thursday lift. Yeah, I'll change that. It'll be worked out my total body. Worked out my total body. What was it? Completed a total body lift or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. There could be more. Like there are a lot of exercises like I wish I could do more of, just because I don't have weights here. Yeah, one thing I saw, maybe I can buy one of those like adjustable weight sets. That'd be pretty smart, right? Yeah, adjustable weights would be pretty useful, like for home workouts and stuff. I'll look into that. Yeah, cause I've been using the cat litter for so long. It's like I should just get like adjustable weights. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see if the cost is too much or anything. Let's see. And I'll also upload and schedule the week's worth of daily diet and workout videos. And with no further achievements since yesterday's daily diet video, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That's a great helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.